Somebody remind me when I come back to start the record. But I'm going to selectively quickly browse through it. So I'm going to read a message from Rajesh. 22nd December born. So that will be which month, everybody? Or who will be the Lord? Jupiter, correct?
Right.
Right.
It is.
Yes, Jupiter.
Jupiter is in the eighth house, health issues. Eighth house is chronic issues, health issues. Are you getting it? Such a person can even have, which Rajesh needs to confirm, whose our chart that is. Such a person will even have, will be engaged in a lot of rituals or sadhana, penance,
He's a
and running
Purohit, sir.
of Jupiter to Guru to Guru.
He is Purohit, and he repeatedly changed his guru.
See, you're understanding now how the prediction is working, everybody. So I said a lot of rituals. The person is a Purohit. Purohit means in English a priest. So he's performing priest. Plus at the same time running from Guru to Guru. So Rajesh has confirmed repeatedly changes his teachers. Are you getting it? Something else he mentioned about the Vastu. So eighth house would be southwest, correct? Southwest, waste wooden material placed. And Jupiter has Rahu and Saturn aspect, and Jupiter is retro. Are you understanding how it is functioning in his life? Jupiter Rahu running. Please write this down if you do not know, because I know it is not mentioned in books. Jupiter Rahu combination or conjunction or aspect, person, even if he's believing in the Shastra, he will keep on doing remedies, remedies, remedies. He will keep on changing his ideologies in rituals. You can test it out in your chart. Many of you would have. Today you'll have one guru.
Exactly, sir. Exactly. What you said is true.
Thank you, Rajesh. That means other people here are super clean. All of you have Hamsa yogas, unspoiled by Rahu.
No, no, sir. I think this is pretty much clear. I think I also have a Jupiter Rahu combination.
These days.
Yes, sir. It is holds true for me too. I too have this conviction. So
Jupiter Rahu. All Kaminas are born with Jupiter Rahus. I know you're a Kamina. You rascals, all modern boys, all youngsters today, whether they have Jupiter Rahu conjunction or not, they actually have because of the modern Kali. Let us see. So many people, such nice messages, examples, some have not given properly, some have given, but you have sent me directly 48 messages. I can't. Okay, Hansa Ben has given one nice example. 2nd July, this person is born 2nd July, lunar month of Ashad, planet is Mercury. Mercury is placed in the 8th house, Cancer, along with Jupiter, who is also 4th lord. Direction is southwest. What is in southwest you should have mentioned? The person is into occult science and seen major, major transformations in life. 8th house of transformations. So here what is important is we should, apart from normal astrology, we should try to link the Vastu. I'll give one example. Someone has given birth month 18th November, so Margashirsha, Lord is Mangal, Taurus ascendant. Mangal rules the 8th house and is placed in the 8th house with Sun and Mercury. So relationship with spouse is troubled. Okay, it is fine. You should also put some Vastu into it. Please write this down. Sun in the seventh house. Okay. At some point of time, because it is fourth from fourth house of Vastu. You're getting it, everybody? So write this down. Chances of short circuit or fire or separation, person will say separately from the spouse for some point of time. Or even if in the same house, person can sleep on different beds, or one will sleep on sofa, couch, what we call, and this Mandi terrorizing. True, sir. By true, I do not understand, but true, I am taking that. Okay, where is it gone? Anyways, Sahil Bisht has given it in writing. I'm finding it difficult. Can I request you all? Make me happy. Okay, I am also spending time doing this. Create a small presentation, Word file, PowerPoint. Send me at Ruchiben or Yuva. Can you share
Yes,
the
I'll
homework?
just share the PPT sample.
PPT sample, homework ID, share my email
Yes,
ID.
sir. I'll just do
CC,
it.
CC me, but send it to homework. The team checks it, checks your homework, and they put a lot of effort in replying to people. Whether you are doing it correctly, not. This practice is a must. Link it with Vastu. I'll give you one last example. Okay, because I have to teach you one more thing. And if I teach you that, you learned Vastu. I already said that earlier, the whole thing, but I'll teach it properly. Okay. See this chart. This person is born 21st March. So 21st March is which month? Sorry, which month as per our table? As per our table,
Chaitra months and Jupiter.
first month. Done, everybody. Silence, please. Maintain silence. So Jupiter is in the Lagna, East. Are you with me, Rajesh?
Yes, sir.
Jupiter is in the Lagna Swagrahi. Hamsa Mahapurusho. It is with Moon, Gajukeshri Yog. All this spoiled by Saturn, the Chandrakala Nadi rule. Yoga Bhanga. Such a person, what will say? Now memorize this chart. Such a person, what will say that this person should be a great scholar or a famous person. Correct? Very rich, millionaire, billionaire, whatever. This person has some money. He's into business, small time business, has a shop. Okay. But whatever money he gets, he hides it somewhere. Nobody comes to know where it is. Okay. He doesn't believe in Shastra. He's an atheist. Are you seeing the Yog Bhanga? And this Jupiter is fourth lord of Vastu. Fourth lord of Vastu. Who is this Saturn? Third lord. With the fourth lord of Vastu, this person is sharing the house with his brother. Are you understanding how beautifully you are predicting? Fourth lord of Vastu.
In my example also, the person has shared his house with his brother. It's a rented house, but rent has to be paid by this person only. Even though his elder brother with him, elder brother will not pay the rent. Only this person has to pay the rent. Same Lagna.
Now, let's go back to the chart. In the east section, normal house is there. It's a big bungalow. Okay, everybody? Not much of a problem. Wall is there. Okay. There is opening, not opening. I don't remember now. But what is important, I called up the person, a relative. The person had told me I said there has to be a flaw. Why Saturn is there, right? So I said some leakage, break, this, that, etc. I said no. I said okay, fine. My prediction failed. Remember, this Saturn is third lord of neighbor or neighborhood. Fourth house is your Vastu. Third is your out of your Vastu, just outside your house. Are you understanding? Darwaje ke bahar, that area. Door and outside, just the door and outside. Some people take it like this. I'm always giving you experience of many astrologers, difference of opinions. Okay?
Sir, which house is the main door? Which house will be?
Some people take fourth house. I many a times have noticed third house is the entry part. Means this part. This part. See, if you take this 0 degree, okay, let me draw it one second. One house is 30 degree. So here is 30 degree. End of fourth house. Here is 0 degree. Start of fourth house. Okay? Shubhankar. So you are entering the house, you are entering this house from 0 degree. So I take the third house, and that is the reason many a times I have predicted Rahu's influence or Ketu's influence on third house or third lord, especially sitting in third house. What I say, do you many a times stop at the door and come back? That is my trick in predicting that. Are you getting it, everybody? You must have seen I have used it many a times in my lecture. Shubhankar, do you remember? You've been with us for quite some time.
Yes, sir.
Jaivik Sharma is saying this. You'll forget something and do that. If moon is there, predict. While leaving the house, many a times you'll take one sip of water and go. Yes or no? तुम लोग के पास charts होने चाहिए. If you're learning from me, you need to have several charts right here and know everything of everybody.
यस सर
What yes, Nishant? Sorry.
सर मेरा मून थर्ड हाउस में है। जब भी मैं बाहर जाता हूँ पानी पी के ही जाता हूँ।
Nishant is saying it in the third house. Okay. So wherever he goes, he takes sip of water and goes. We know this saying, yes, correct. Ketu, third house. No, that message has gone. Where is that message? The third house stopping at the main door often.
सर
We
मेरा
know
भी
Manisha Gupta, yes.
सर मेरा भी केतु थर्ड हाउस में, और मैं गेट बंद होने के बाद भी 2 मिनट रुक के सोचती रहती हूँ कि कुछ छूटा है।
Ketu in the third house. This thing, I'll tell you what. Write this down, everybody. Many a times, Ketu, Rahu influence in third house, especially Ketu, it will be keys.
राइट
Keys.
सर,
ये ताली बारी
Right.
मारो, कोई तुम लोग ताली नहीं मारते, आदमी थकेला है यार. It will be
Excellent,
keys.
sir. Excellent.
एक्सीलेंट सर।
इसके लिए तो तुम लोग को टॉम क्रूज नहीं मिलता है या कैटरीना कैफ नहीं मिलता है ना. मैं तुम लोग को इसके लिए गाली देते हैं. Because you don't appreciate. Vinod is saying correct keys. Vinod Kumar is saying keys. Are you getting it? See, these all things now you get by experience. You don't get it in books. Ravi Kumar is selling keys, correct. Moon in third house. Write this down. Whoever has moon in third house, that person will plan to take water bottle from the house every second time he's going out, but he'll forget that water bottle many a times. Moon's influence in third house or moon aspect in third house or third law. Observe this. Sweetie Rani is saying 100%.
Sir, I just
Does it-
put this in the comment as well to you about the water bottle before you mentioned it.
Sorry, क्या
वेरी ट्रू।
क्या बोला अर्चना?
No, sir, I said my sister has moon in the third house, and along with a sip of water, she takes a bottle of water. I had mentioned it in the comment before you said it also. Exactly.
Because I have moon in the third house, I do this. Okay. I always plan the biggest fight between me and my wife. I say, take a water bottle. I says, no, we'll go out. Gate pe medical shop is there, we'll buy a bottle from there. I said, why 20 rupees bottle? Okay, why you have to waste that money? Okay, and most important thing, whether it is an original bottle, duplicate water, original distillery or whatever, I mean original mineral water, I said, take from this thing and take 20 rupees, donate to a beggar. Yeah. She's telling you're confused. I said, no, you think practically. I said, even if 10 times if you save, it's 200 rupees. No? Somebody can eat food from 200 rupees. No? Okay. Just because you don't want to make that effort of carrying the bottle. Psychological issues. Now you always tell children to carry bottle. Okay, when they're young, they'll do it. When they become teenager, now they look at left, right. Is my girlfriend looking? Are girls looking? I'm not going to carry the bottle. These are psychological problems. You know? Why third house is psychological problems. Okay. Eighth and third house are psychological problems. Any which ways. So these are things you got to observe. These small techniques. Third house, fifth house. What you are doing is your Vastu is fourth house. So fifth house, any planet, okay, fifth house, any planet, okay. You have to see what after you go from the house, many times who are you going to see? Are you understanding everybody? Fifth house is Saturn is there, okay. Many a times you will see some security personnel, Saturn. Nowadays, security personnel are common. We are staying in societies, we'll see security guard, etc. and all that. Okay. But the person who has Saturn in the fifth house, okay. So that will be there. Okay. So Rahu in the fifth house, you go out in a particular, Deepak is saying Rahu in the fifth house, in a particular distance, okay, not even 100 meters, 200 meters, you will find a medical shop.
So electric pole also could be there,
Electric pole also.
right outside the house.
Yeah.
Sir, could you repeat this one, please?
See, fifth house is second from fourth house. Second, Deepak is telling very true. Very true. Pura dialogue bolna, Deepak. What planet and this, you know. Say Jupiter, second house, you go out of the house, what happens? Or third house is the border of it. Third house is the border of it. So third and this thing now very, very important. Okay. If you have retrograde planets in the third house, you'll tend to come back. You'll go out and come back. Retrogression. Everybody with me? Okay. If you have Jupiter Ketu, there could be a Gurudwara or a temple nearby. Out of there. So fifth house is what you are going to outside your house. From fourth you'll go to fifth. Fifth you'll go to sixth. So actually Rahu in fifth house, electric pole. Yes, now every time you will not have because you're changing houses. Then what do? Pratyantar dasha, make as lagna and go. Are you getting it? Abhishek wrote something. Rahu Atithi ya Varshanka. Writes fourth. Rahu transformer near my house. Very good. Jupiter, Ashish Sharma is saying Jupiter, I have, yes, temper is also there. Jupiter with mosque outside the house. Rahu's influence should come and Anuya. Okay. It's fifth house, Jupiter, I have Baba temple. Okay, Rahu's influence should come if Baba temple is there. Very true. Jupiter in fifth house, Alaya temple near my house. Write this down. Mercury in the 11th house. Or Sun Mercury in the 11th house. School nearby. Once in a while, you'll move to a house which will have a school nearby and your yoga, your horoscope will get activated. Are you all understanding? Or Sun Mercury aspecting 11th house. So anyway, these are hundreds of techniques. Okay. Siddesh Sudham Kenny is saying, third house Rahu, I have a medical shop next to my house. Very good. Deepak is saying very true. Vijay Dinara Chauhan. Okay. Okay. Saturn, Ravi is saying Saturn in fifth house. Yes, sir, I see security. Shiv Shankar Reddy is saying, my son has Moon and Ketu in third house. He often forgets keys and water bottle and comes back. How beautiful. This is both the combination. Huh? Moon and Ketu, both the combination. Huh? Ashish Sharma is saying Sun in 11th house, while Mercury in 12th house, Leo sign, school nearby. Very good. Mercury Sun, 100% true. Abhishek, full dialogue, like now. सबको समझ में आ जाएगा. School opposite my gate. Sun, Mercury in 11th house. Archana Mohan. I have school opposite my gate. Archana Mohan, send me one check. Okay. Send me one gift. Pizza. Domino's pizza. Okay. कुछ तो तुम लोग करो यार. Rahu in 5th house. Deepak is saying medical. So many medical shops nearby. Even my father-in-law is businessman of of medicals. That is okay. Okay, Arpita Kohli is saying 5th house owned by Mars. Most times leaving house to go to gym. Also his favorite place. Very good. Why 11th house? I do not know that. Ati aversion. I do not know that. I'll have to create a logic for it, which I don't try to do. Chabbi Mehta says, yes, I have 11th house Mercury and many school near my home. Very good. Rajesh Sharma is saying, yes, sir, Sun Mercury in 11, two schools near my home. Kajol has written Mercury, Mars, 11th house, but has not written anything. Kiran Shetty saying, yes, sir, Sun in 11th, school next door. Bal Sidhu, Mars in 3rd, but आगे कुछ नहीं लिखे. Okay, Sandeep Rai is saying Sun, Mercury, school nearby 11th house. Excellent. Any which ways, okay, I know it is 12 o'clock. I just want to take a very important concept. Okay, I hope you all have understood today's this thing. Month, planet, use, forget Vastu, use this. I forgot to mention that chart. So I said, okay, fine, my Vastu is not working or my prediction is wrong. You know what that person said? So I said, Saturn, something, Saturn is there, na? East section with Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet, right? Main planet. It is the 4th lord also. So I said, Saturn is there, na? Okay. So I said there has to be some break, old things, this, that, etc. and all that. Okay. She said, no, nothing like that. It's a nice house, etc. So I said, no, each section, there needs to be something old or dirty or something. He said, no, nothing and all that. Afterwards, he calls me. He says, I thought about it. The house is a bungalow. East section, okay, fine. This section is there. But in the east section, outside of the bungalow, just outside of the wall of the bungalow, okay, he says, just outside of the wall of the bungalow, people come and for no reason, it has become a dumping ground of kachra. That means what do you call kachra in English? Household.
Garbage.
Garbage bin.
Garbage.
Garbage.
So you're understanding how that Saturn sitting in Lagna is doing with the 4th lord in the east section. We are combining Astro Vastu, we are combining neighbors, 3rd lord neighbors coming, putting. Is for no reason. That means what is happening? That Vastu is getting spoiled and his horoscope is getting spoiled. Because his Hamsa Mahapurush Yoga has to expire, has to become faulty. Correct everybody. अब आप समझ में आ रहे हैं सब लोग को? Are you all able to understand and appreciate this technique? Nobody uses this lunar month, etc. in all these things. A unique approach. Unique approach. Okay, one very important thing I have to teach you all, because either from next, our classes will always be Tuesday 9:30. Got it, everybody? Tuesday is Mangal, Mars. We are in the business of studying this thing. And if you're very serious about this thing, Vastu, start decluttering and start Vastu Gayatri. Okay? Let's now come. Ruchi Ben is going to take space clearing. Okay, next time or next to next time she's going to do it. Okay. So one very important concept which will explain complete Vastu to you. I do not know, we have less time. Pranic energy and Jaivik energy. Very important. Take screenshot of this. I'm hurrying this right now because many people complain my lectures are very big. Jaivik energy, or you can say in English, organic energy, which is the Earth's this thing, electromagnetic flux, or the Earth's north-south, magnetic field, whatever you want to call it. Okay, got it? Everybody's understood. The next is the east, the pranic energy coming from the sun, the solar energy, or you can call it cosmic energy. Everybody understood it. Now see this diagram. Sun is here in the east. This is the east. Done, everybody. So this becomes the prana. Prana means life force, kind of, if that is loosely translated. This is coming from the east in a plot, in any plot. And the geomagnetic rays of the earth, that energy is called Jaivik Urja. Urja means the energy. Okay. The organic energy, whatever you want to call it, Jaivik, magnetic, geomagnetic energy of the earth's field is coming. So here actually you give 2 points and here you give 4 points. This is also important. Some people give this more importance. Forget that. Not important. Important is the flow of Lakshmi, the flow of energy. Are you all getting it? Your Vastu Purush, your Vastu, your place is a live entity. Live people are living over there. You humans are living over there. You need fresh air. You need energy to function. You're depressed. But nice, good, cool breeze in the house coming from the right direction will give you energy. Lift. So these are called what? Source zones. Energy gets generated from here. Everybody understanding? Yes or no? Just nod your heads. Opposite that is the sink energy. Depreciation of the energy. Going away. Energy going away. Loss. Loss. Everybody understanding? So 4 zones: north, south, east, west. So from east, sun, you get the Jaivik energy coming, going there. Where? In the sink zone, west zone. Done, everybody? From the north, this is coming, energy is coming. Okay, the Jaivik energy is coming. It is creating energy going in the south, sink zone. Done, everybody? So what do you want? We don't want the energy to go away, correct? So what we do, this sink zone is there from here to here. Sorry. It is going down. If it is slope is there, the energy will rush away, correct? Everybody? So we lift it little bit. That is the reason these portions, one of the remedies to lift it by 4 to 6 inches. Some people take 8 inches. That is the remedy. So you're lifting it. Imagine in नीचे से आपने lift किया, so the energy which is coming is staying over there. It will stay here. It will stay here. Because here you have lifted. Are you getting it? Now, this is what everybody knows. But when you read real Vastu, okay, I will show a shloka next time. The Vastu has been divided, land has been divided as per the 4 Varnas. Brahmin, this, that, etc. Kshatriya, this, that. So the rules are slightly different for a Brahmin, for this, for that. I can show it now, but I don't want to confuse you. Abhishek, okay, imagine I am your girlfriend, 2 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the night.
Sir,
Girlfriend can't wait,
sir,
Abhishek, let me say a dialogue now. Okay. I am your girlfriend. What will you do? Okay, 12 बजे तू फोन करेगा, मेरा बापू मेरे को मारेगा. Okay. So you will do WhatsApp message. Do it right now because I have to complete something in that diagram. Because I know there are only 2 people in my class who ask super intelligent questions. जिससे मैं डरता है. Avik Pal and you. Okay. Now, please type your question. Let's come back to this chart. Very simple. Vastu is simplified with this diagram. What do you want? You are not wanting, you are lifting here. Correct? So that the energy goes this way. Doesn't flow out of the house. Are you getting it? Doesn't flow out. Everybody with me? Yes or no? Just say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This place cannot be heavy. Non-heavy. ये थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्लेक्स है समझने. This is slightly complex, but just write this rule down. Broadly speaking, what do we say? Northeast is where the Vastu Purush head is there. Correct? Of course, there are 3 rules in this, 3 ways, chara, and we'll not get over there. Not every time the Vastu Purush head is over there. Second is based on functions. Third is based on the time. We'll not get into it right now. But broadly, 90% Vastu Purush head is there. So you don't want anything heavy on his head. Here is the head. Here are his arms, shoulders. You don't want anything on the head, on and on his arms. Got it, everybody? So, I'll clean this. This area, some people take it from northwest also. For now, we will just take it the energy zone wise from here. Got it? No blockages. It should be open, open, open. Done, everybody? As much as possible open. Window, door, window, door. If there is wall, like in flat systems, you can have wall. Like in the second chart I showed, north, Jupiter was in the 4th house, wall was there. So problem in career, problem in growth. Are you getting it? East also wall was there. So you should have the energy to come in. You need window, you need a door, you need an opening. Got it, everybody? Why? This needs to be open spaces or at least to least a door or window for the energy to come in. Got it, everybody?
Yes, sir.
If the sink zone, if there is open from the sink zone, it is open spaces. It cannot be open spaces. It needs to be closed. Likho in your diagram. I hope you are making notes. Kind of closed. अभी मैं broad rule बोल रहा हूँ. I'm just talking broad. If this is open here, then what is the remedy? You put some blockage, like a plastic wall, if it doesn't look too cheap. Getting it? No heavy items on the head and shoulders. That means all the heavy items, what is the remedy? If a person is facing problem, southwest is relationship. Person is facing problem in southwest, you will move all heavy items here. Why Rahu is there? That is the Nirutti corner owned by Rahu. तो उसको तुम दबाओगे. You put heavy items, you put lead. Lead is one of the remedies. You put lead, you put heavy items over here and you raise it slightly. Got it, everybody? Easily, has everybody understood this? Broad way of understanding the energy flow in your plot or house. Source zone, sink zone. Easy to remember. Sunlight energy is coming. Geomagnetic earth, this is coming. The biggest problem in all houses are this north, northeast and east. And what is happening with this Jaivik and Pranic energy? Northeast is getting both. Are you getting it? Are you able to understand? So this Pranic energy, Jaivik energy, geomagnetic energy, it's combining to northeast. And what do we call northeast? Ishan cone. God's blessings. We put our temple altars usually here. Usually. Correct, everybody? The understanding the energy flow. If you correct the energy flow, clean things in north, northeast, and east, open things up, remove, declutter, okay, have a window. If you don't have a window, you're in a flat system. Yes, that is a problem. At least declutter, remove the weight. In 2 months, your life starts becoming easy. That is the reason 1 month back when I took the lecture, or 3 weeks back when I started the lecture with Vastu, what was my first thing? In these three areas, start correction, then the opposite directions. So if you are following what I told you, okay, if you are following what I told you of decluttering, by now slight changes in your life would have started. You would have started observing it, especially somewhere on 28th, 27th November. Mandi Parora plants is a very huge area. Lot of controversies in that. Different things are giving. For example, people tree, where it should be. One classic is saying west, another classic saying it is something else. I'll come to all that. It's not an easy course. Vastu, you want to learn Vastu for commercial purposes, join any 1 week course. You want to learn Vastu Shanti Mein classically in peace, join my course. Plants is, there is so much of contradiction. There are some rare Vastu people, they say no plants at home. Absolutely no plants at home in current apartment style. Certain plants, the shadow should not fall. The shadow should not fall. All these kind of issues are there. All these kind of, we will not go into plants. For example, I'll show you one. Wait, just hold on. I hope you all know everybody has a nakshatra, what we call Janma nakshatra. Okay? Girish ji, what is your Janma nakshatra, or neighbors or enemies Janma nakshatra?
Shatabhisha.
Sorry?
Shatabhisha, sir.
What is the number of that nakshatra?
I think it's something 20, 24, 23. Dhanishta, 24.
So as per your Janma nakshatra, you are supposed to plant Kadamba or bird flower tree. Narad Samhita, chapter 6, sloka 62, quoting it. This is one of the big remedies. 108 trees plant.
Yes, sir.
Plant on a good muhurat. The plant, very important when you are planting, you are supposed to do it with rituals. You have to put flower, you have to put akshar, haldi kunkun, you have to put vastra to it. Vastra. When you are putting the vastra, you can't tie it. Then Narayan Upanishad, you can play it on YouTube. One particular slok is there. All very complicated. These are all very complicated. Simple is plant, pray, do parikrama. For each plant, each nakshatra has a plant. One. Narad Samhita has it. We have a PowerPoint presentation by Dhaval. I do not know if Dhaval Kotari is here. He spent around a year back or something. I put him onto that project. He's done a lot of hard work. Along with that, the other team members did it. One is what we found internet. Everybody is writing what somebody is writing. Nobody is going finding which book, which classic is saying what it is saying. This is the problem of today. Okay. Suppose Siddhant, my friend, is wearing Ray-Ban, I will also wear Ray-Ban. Why? It is the latest trend as per Siddharth. So I'm copying Siddharth. Why? I don't want Katrina Kaif going to him. Okay. So I want Katrina Kaif coming to me. There is copy. We are not learning the Shastra as the way. It is not needed to learn it this way. But you should have that thing in you. Ki no, I'm not Bikau. I'm not Bazaru. I will learn Shastra the way Shastra has to be learned. Okay, I'll find the source. We found the source. Brihaspati Samhita also has it. Okay, Narad Samhita. We found the original Narad, this thing, Puran, this, that, etc. It is there. It is there. What you're not supposed to do is this. I'll share. So what my friend Mr. Girish Navni आजकल बहुत छुट्टी ले रहे तो दिखता नहीं है. Okay, that is
सर
another thing.
सर थोड़ा क्रॉस हो जाता है सर. आपका मॉर्निंग इवनिंग में मेरे पेशेंट होते हैं. सॉरी सर. मैं आपका वीडियो रिकॉर्डिंग सारा गो थ्रू करता हूँ सर. विद योर ब्लेसिंग सर.
Now this is Vishwakarma Prakash, which nobody will tell you. Everybody will tell you, this is a nakshatra, plant this tree. Please remember, in trees, there are certain trees which can be planted in the house. That means the garden, big, you have your plot and all that. Okay, apartments is another problem. Forget it. Okay, that is a risk you want to take, you take in life. Okay. Then there are certain trees which you can't plant in house, you have to plant outside. Then certain trees, 7 parikrama, 9 parikrama, certain trees at the root you have to put water. Some trees when you plant it, when you're doing it as an upai, you have to put milk. Certain trees after planting, every day touching the root of the tree, you'll give blessings. If you have problem, your own Janma Nakshatra tree, for certain trees, is you go and sit in the shade of the tree. Certain trees, certain Janma Nakshatras, you plant, okay, then you have to go and hug the tree and tell him you're a problem. Are you understanding? The science is so deep. Now what Vishwakarma Prakash says, your 3rd, 5th, 7th, what is it called in Navtara scheme? Come on, वो Excel में लिखा हुआ था. It was there in the Excel.
Sir, Vipat and that thing.
Badh, Vipat.
Vipat,
Vipat, Pratyari and Vad.
Didn't
Vad.
man. I know it is 12. Mandi Parora tree astrology and Vastu is like one course. I started it and then we spent months on it. PPT is ready. It's I don't get time. 7 days I'm lecturing. I'm fed up of life. I don't know so much. I'm more worried about Brigu astrology, which I want to reveal, because what is there in the market in the name of Brigu is ridiculous. So any chase you can Google, you'll get something. What is important is your 3rd, from your Janma Nakshatra, 3rd, 5th, 7th. Those trees, whatever nakshatra comes, it will have a tree. That tree you're not supposed to destroy, cut and all that. You're not supposed to harm. Are you getting it? So Girishji is Satabisha Nakshatra. Let us look. What is his 3rd nakshatra? Neem tree. He should not cut it. He should not harm it. As per Nakshatra 1, this is as per Narad Samhita. Then this is Nakshatra 1 Government of India website. Okay.
Or sir, can I don't have stems of neem tree at home?
And that is where the complication comes. That is where the complication comes. Are you supposed to plant your 3rd, 5th, 7th? Vishwakarma Prakash is silent about it. He just says don't harm. Don't cut. Are you getting it? See, these are all virgin areas which at that time the Shastra might be knowing it, but now nobody talks about. See, have you ever heard about in Vastu, any Vastu Shastri talking about your nakshatra tree? It is there in Vishwakarma Prakash.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting it? But वो आगे का है. Now because Mandeep said, so I removed this Excel. Are you getting it?
Sir, can I ask one?
And that is the reason I hate anybody asking questions, because it disrupts the flow in which you are supposed to be taught and in which I'm supposed to teach. Are you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and if you notice, I'm going by the first chapter shloka number wise. I'm wasting time purposely.
Yes, sir.
And many people are asking very advanced questions. मैं हाथ जोड़ता हूँ तुम लोग को यार, बच्चे की जान मत लो. If you want to learn Vastu, buy a book, or so many thousands of videos are there, you'll learn Vastu, but not with me. With me, I will go, or I will at least try to go systematic from the mistakes that are being committed by Vastu people. Please understand the amount of experience and decades of experience I have and the amount of friends. I know each one's plus point, minus point, plus point, minus point. My house, Vastu, people who do Vastu for celebrities. My pujari, people who do puja for absolutely big time. If I just say the name, all of you would be saying, knowing the names of those industrialists. So it's not that I use influence, but somehow people, and I try to avoid becoming friends with people. But still, sometimes I get lucky. So coming back, see this 3rd, 5th, 7th, these taras we know are bad in the Nav Tara scheme. Most of you do not know this, because that is the reason you all could not answer it. Just type today Nav Tara scheme and you'll become a master predictor out of it. It's a big chapter in astrology. But if you don't know astrology, don't worry. Just know, don't cut these trees. So, for example, if you want, I'll share this Excel with you. I mean, don't misuse it. Okay? And ideally, I should ask Dhaval permission before this. I'll ask him and then share it. Okay? So, this is for the course. So, for the 5th nakshatra, for him it is Malvar nut tree. We should not harm it. Nakshatra 1 says Kajra. 7th nakshatra is Kritika nakshatra. So, fig tree, he should not harm. But what he should do on an auspicious day, especially in Satabisha nakshatra Muhurat, when it is coming on a good Muhurat, he can contact many online, these places are there. They will take care of the tree for 2 years, 3 years. They'll charge you some money. You negotiate with them. Okay. And you do it. I'll try to email, if I get time, I'll try to email to everybody the list of nakshatra and the trees. Otherwise, you can just Google, you'll get it. Some places there are a lot of variations. I'll try to do it from Narad Samhita point of view. Okay? I'll email it. Give me time. I just don't get time to avoid fed up of my life. Are you getting it? Just make your resources ready. That your aim should be your Janma Nakshatra or Lagna Nakshatra. Here the problem that comes is, what if Janma Nakshatra and Lagna Nakshatra is enemy? Vad, if it is Vad Nakshatra, the distance between Janma Nakshatra and Lagna Nakshatra is Vad, then it becomes a problem. So the safest route is stick to Chandra Nakshatra, although Satya Jatakam, Satyacharya Rishi has given that the strongest between your Chandra Nakshatra versus Lagna Nakshatra is your Janma Nakshatra and not just your Chandra Nakshatra, which everybody has been following and making a mistake. And who is Satyacharya Rishi? Parashar ka grandfather or whatever. Parashar Rishi talks about, he is in the lineage, Parashar Rishi is under the lineage of Satyacharya, if I remember well. In chapter 1 it is there, BPHS. So many a times Parashar Rishi is quoting Satyacharya Rishi. In his book, even Varamira in 6th century is quoting Satyacharya. When in doubt, go to Satyacharya. Means who was Satyacharya? You can understand. First book in the world where an example horoscope is being discussed by a rishi and twins birth. Nobody has discussed. Let's call it a night. It's 12:15. Ladies and gentlemen, have you understood what you're supposed to do? Very important force. Strika Bhava. Chalo, we'll teach that next time. Shall we call it a day? It's very late in the night. मेरे को भी गाली पड़ने वाला है, आप लोगों को भी गाली पड़ने वाला है. Make pizza for your wife tomorrow. All of you guys, order pizza tomorrow for your wife. And all you ladies, make Shrikand for your husbands. There's no upay. Alright? Always keep your wife happy. Remember something in life. You know, my doctor told me, Sunil, this was way back 2010, 2009. I remember that statement, Fortis Hospital doctor. She said to me, Sunil, you got to buy peace. Shanti ko kharidna padta hai. You got to buy peace. He said, every area of life now you'll have to buy peace. The moment you accept this, your life is smooth. If you fight it, your life is evil. Life is full of stress. So I have to go and buy peace now. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a tiring day and a great day. I
Thank you,
hope
sir.
Thank
the
you.
Chandra thing.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Good night.
Thank you. And good night.
Thank you so much, sir. Sorry, my lights are off. Thank you.